Okay, it smells so good in here. And you know what? It's dinner time. We're gonna eat, we're gonna celebrate, and that's what a girl wants, right? Great times, good food with family and friends. This is what the holidays are all about. We have our best value of the day. It's a Kalorik 10-in-1 air fryer oven. This baby does it all. It air fries, it bakes, it toasts, it roasts, it grills, it braises, it dehydrates your fruit, it broils, it sears. You can make a pizza, you could cook a 4-pound chicken, you can do rotisserie, you can do an 11-pound turkey breast. And the best part is you won't need to turn on your oven at all, because this is one incredible appliance that does it all. Today, we have the lowest price we've ever offered. We also have the best value you're gonna find anywhere in the country. If you're not ordering this during this presentation, you might miss out. It's on track for a complete sellout. I think 7,000 gone and about 3,000 remain. Comes in this gorgeous stainless steel color. What makes this so special? You're getting all the accessories. You're getting a bacon pan. You're getting the rotisserie forks and the spit. You're getting a dehydrator pan. Open up these beautiful, ooh la la, just one door opens them both. I like it, that's what a girl wants. Inside, you'll find more great trays for baking. You will also find a great tray for all of your searing, a drip tray for all of your juices, a total of 9 different accessories. You can set the temperature, you can set the time. There are tons of preset modes, so you can't mess it up. And I'll tell you what, it's going very quickly. Add yours to your order. We'll even include all the instructions and a great warranty. So it's everything you need for celebrating with family and friends. But let's see what it can do in the kitchen. We have Chef Jamie Gwen in the house, who's been cooking up a storm all day. Is there anything like this oven can't do, Jamie?
No, there is practically nothing that Max can't do. You met Max, my boyfriend?
Oh, no.
Oh, this
Who's your
is
boyfriend?
Max, my boyfriend. So we call him Max. That's the Max air fryer oven by Kalorik, because it's maximum power, maximum speed, and maximum results. But I call him my boyfriend because I'm kind of in love with him. And because he does everything, he never says no, and he's usually done early.
Amazing. And you do spend every night together. Another reason to call him your boyfriend.
And breakfast and lunch and 2 snacks, exactly.
Wow.
And because he makes the ultimate ribeye steak. Did you ever think to make a ribeye steak in an air fryer?
I would have been too intimidated to try it at all.
Okay, then would you ask your husband?
Oh, he's the better cook, for sure.
He's an avid cook, right?
Yeah.
So I think he would love the Max. And I'll tell you, whether you love to cook or love to eat, this is the greatest appliance I believe you can add to your kitchen. So if you cleared your countertops, you could replace 10 appliances. And as you said, Max is a genius because he's pre-programmed to know the time and temp for almost anything that you would want to make. And it's cabinet height, so it fits on your countertop, but it's completely portable too. So if you have a winter cabin or a child in a dorm room, or you wanna make a 12-pound turkey or even reheat a piece of pizza, I have to give you a bite of this steak.
Yes.
Just so, Sarah, you will believe me.
My mouth is already watering.
Here, I'm just gonna hand you a fork and some garlic compound butter.
Fantastic.
Right on top. And I'll trade you, because I'll refill it as we go. You tell me if that isn't the most juicy, tender, delicious steak you've had in a long time.
And that's the most amazing thing about this oven.
Yes.
Your meat is gonna be so juicy. Your meat is gonna be so tender. You can still get that wonderful kind of searing, crispy edge that you can get on the stovetop. But the best part is, you will lock in all of those juices. You will lock in all of those flavors. If you love steak, if you love chicken, if you're gonna be cooking for the holidays, you could do turkey breasts in here.
Oh, for sure.
And you could be baking. You could be doing your air frying. You could cut down on oil and calories. Save those for another day. And you can even make your own rotisserie chicken. Are you kidding me?
No, so this is, I will tell you, if you bought the oven just for the rotisserie alone, It is worth it. I don't know what you might pay for a rotisserie chicken here in Florida. I'm a Southern California girl. I can pay $15 or more for a rotisserie chicken, or you can actually prepare what is the juiciest, most beautifully textured rotisserie chicken you've ever had in your Maxx air fryer oven. Crispy skin, golden, gorgeous color, and that juicy tenderness. Are you going for it?
Yep.
Yeah, okay,
I'm
hold
hovering.
on. You're hovering.
I'm hovering.
Let me just Parmesan the potatoes.
Look at how beautiful this is,
Isn't that
by
gorgeous,
the way.
right?
So you cook the rotisserie chicken and the potatoes.
And the lemons,
all
and
at
the
the same
rosemary,
time.
all at the same time, right. And so the juices from the chicken actually glaze those Dutch yellow potatoes, which I love. This is like the ultimate Sunday supper to me. And what's beautiful about the Maxx is 1,700 watts of power. It cooks faster than any other air fryer oven that I have tried or seen, and I have tried and seen a lot of them. That's the genius behind Kalorik.
It's a powerhouse,
yes,
this
it
baby.
really
In
is.
fact, I dare you to shop around. You will not find this price. We have guaranteed the lowest price you'll find anywhere. We're down to our final quantities.
Oh, check that out.
We have about
So
2,000
juicy.
remaining. We have 1,500 remaining. I promised Marlo I would save some for her evening show, but this may not make it through the end of What a Girl Wants. If you're even thinking about getting an air fryer oven, if all you do is use this for one mode, just the air fryer mode on its own, I think it already pays for itself. You can't even get a good air fryer for $139.99. And now you can do all of these wonderful dishes. And even if you have a great oven,
Here, I'll
oh
change
yeah,
it. I was gonna toast
serve
you
me
with
up.
chicken. Serve you up, my dear.
Even
There
if you
are.
have a great oven, sometimes you need to cook two things at once.
Yes.
Especially over the holidays. This is like having an extra oven.
It does fit a 12-pound turkey, so as you said, okay, that's a fabulous chicken, right? And by the way, you could pay more for just a rotisserie, or you could pay more for just a microwave, which you should not be heating your or reheating your chicken parm in. The only thing a microwave is good for is to reheat a cup of coffee, but the Maxx will do everything else. And like you said, at the holidays,
Okay,
yes.
that is so good.
Isn't that yummy? I'm gonna show you a 12-pound turkey.
Okay,
I'm gonna
let's see
show
it.
you a reheat a slice of pizza, but I'm also gonna show you 4-minute fried shrimp and lots of other wonderful things that cook super quick in the air fryer. Why? Because Kalorik, which is a 100-year-old company, family-owned, privately held, they are innovators in technology, and they are ultimately progressive. And the genius about them is that they came to me, which I'm very grateful for. I've had the privilege of working with them for years, and they said, we want to build the ultimate air fryer oven. What do you want? And I said, really? And they said, yes. And I said, well, first and foremost, it has to be beautiful. So can we make doors like my refrigerator? That is a French door closure.
Those are fabulous.
And with one hand left or right, that's pretty amazing.
And you know
right?
what I love is you can actually see your food cooking. There's a lot of
Yes.
air fryers and ovens where you have to open and close a drawer, or you constantly have to shuffle the food around, or it's
Exactly.
not big enough to feed an entire family.
Now-
This has the capacity.
Yeah.
So you're doing an entire tray of shrimp here.
Exactly, and I could actually do multiple trays without any transference of flavors, and I'll show you that. I do want to show you too, Sarah, look, we've marked on the door what level you're going to air fry at, or bake a pizza, or defrost, roast, toast, proof, bake, and otherwise. So it's goof proof. I call it an easy bake oven for grown-ups, because that's how much fun it is, really. But it also has that digital LED display. And what I love is that you press start, stop, and then you can either air fry or hit oven. And each of these individual 21 presets, whether it's chicken or ribs or shrimp or steak or fries or defrost or bacon, and then all the way through bake, broil, pastry, pizza, proof, roast, and toast. They have a temperature and a time already preset. So it's like set it and forget it. It's that good.
Which is exactly what someone like me needs in the kitchen. I need all the help I can get.
This is perfect.
But you
for
know what I've learned from you and so many of our other amazing chefs here at HSN? It's usually, it's not you, It's either the pans or the oven that you're using. If you have the right tool, then the oven will do the job. You're not gonna burn a steak on the stove. You're not gonna overcook the chicken in the oven. It's not gonna get dry. It's not gonna get sort of that tasteless, rubbery feeling that it's just the worst. You're not gonna be microwaving anymore. You're gonna be cooking food the way professional chefs do. I just want you to know, if you're even thinking about trying a brand new air fryer, or you wanna try these incredible 10-in-1 ovens, this is your last chance. Already, is it more than 8,000 gone for the entire down?
Wow, oh, I love
entire day, 8,700 now spoken for. We have fewer than 2,000. This is your chance to get in on our best value of the day. A couple other reasons why I want you to shop. First of all, we have the best price you'll find anywhere. We saw this at a department store yesterday for $250.
Yep.
So this is where you come to get the best deals. You get a name brand, you get flex pay, $28 a month gets it home, so you don't have to pay in full today. We're including free shipping and handling, which also means you get like another $18 in savings.
It's
and then if
pretty
you
great,
add, of course, anything else to your order, you'll get free shipping on your entire order. But you can feed the entire family, or this is great for if you're just cooking for one.
Or you can happily feed my son. Because just for the record, this is the ultimate dinner for Jagger, right? Okay, check out the cheese pull. I just have to show you. The best grilled cheese, oh, come on, cheese. The best grilled cheese you've ever had. Are you a grilled cheese girl?
I gotta show everybody this.
Yeah. The best grilled cheese comes from a Maxx air fryer oven.
Cheese, I would.
Me too, but I'll tell you.
They're almost impossible to make because either the bread gets too soggy, and you don't get the crispy on the outside, right?
Or the cheese doesn't melt before the bread burns. That's the beauty of what we call this cyclone, look at you. It's so good, right? We call it air blaze technology. It's like a cyclone inside your Maxx air fryer oven, and it circulates the air. That's what air frying is. It's convection in this composed space. Oh, good. We can show you exactly how it works. This Maxx air fryer oven has 5 heating elements, 26-quart capacity, 1,700 watts of power. The top heating element is a spiral. There are 2 heating rods, top and bottom, and there's an air circulating fan. Now, the spiral on top gives you a sear 500 degrees, but you can go all the way down to 140 and dehydrate as well. But you can literally make just about anything in the Maxx that you would do in your conventional oven. So if you're thinking of replacing your oven or remodeling your kitchen, please do me a favor, buy a Maxx first, because you won't believe you lived your life without it. My mom doesn't turn on her regular oven anymore. Right. It's on the floor and it's really hard to lift a turkey from.
Yeah, that's true. You're bending over and you're sliding things in and out. And maybe you don't need to use a whole oven. Maybe you don't need to heat up your whole entire house. This actually saves you time on cooking. It also helps you save energy. You're not turning on your whole oven for one little dish. Maybe you just want to make 1 tray of cookies. Maybe you want to make 1 grilled cheese. Maybe you want to make an 11-pound turkey breast. Maybe you want to make a 12-inch pizza. By the way, there is no long preheat time. No, because you've got the power of the Kalorik, right?
There is no preheat time, except for, with the exception of the seared steaks that you saw, we do preheat to sear. But if you were to fire up, or your husband, with all due respect, Sarah, you know, if you were to fire up your traditional oven and pour yourself a glass of Chardonnay, I can actually make dinner in the Maxx faster than that.
I wouldn't be surprised. My oven takes forever to heat up. In fact, I have an old oven. I'm not gonna redo my kitchen for many, many years. I'm gonna get as long as I can out of that kitchen and those appliances, but what I could do is simply upgrade to the Kalorik, and then I could have that convection style oven, that beautiful circulation, that wonderful even heating. There's not hot spots, there's not cold spots. My oven, let me tell you, if I put in a tray of cookies, one side will be burned, the other side will be pure dough. Okay, so
this is all about
this evens out everything.
Yeah, gorgeous color, beautiful caramelization, and it's that, can you hear that? That crispy skin.
Crunchy.
That's
crunchy.
Oh, it's all about the texture in an air fryer. And in an air fryer oven, or ours specifically, this turkey, 12 pounds, took Just about 2 hours, a little less.
So you don't have to set your alarm for 4 in the morning.
Thank you.
To make your turkey.
Right, and it would probably take more than 3.5 in your traditional oven. So now we've freed up oven space for bakers who rejoice in baking. Or if you want to do your sides in your conventional oven, then you would do your turkey in the Maxx. Or when your family comes over and they always have a side dish, you say, here, use my Maxx.
Right.
How great is that?
Because
right?
we're always running out of oven space, stove tops.
Always.
You can heat, you can broil, you can sear, you can braise, you can roast, you can toast, you can bake, you can air fry. You can do everything in this oven. Let's show everyone the electric knife, which has been very, very popular today. I'm just gonna let everybody know. It's an incredible buy. It's a Black Friday deal. You can get the...
this is what a girl wants, by the way.
This is what a girl wants. We don't actually want to use our muscles to cut things.
No, and there's no shame, by the way.
We want a knife to do it for us.
We do, and every great cook and chef should have an electric knife. This one is entirely cordless and rechargeable, so I am not tethered to anything. And when you're slicing your holiday turkey, I have to tell you, I mean, there is nothing better than that, right? When you've got crispy skin and that perfect slice all the way through. Thanksgiving's coming early, Sarah, because I'm about to make you a plate.
I love it. With all the fixings, please.
Yes.
Look at the steam. Look at the juiciness, tender meat that you're going to get. How many of you are intimidated to cook a turkey, or you're concerned, how long is it going to be in there? Is it ready? Is it too dry? Is it undercooked? You'll never have to worry about that. With all the presets and with the incredible big capacity that it has, you'll be cooking Thanksgiving dinner in this oven. But you won't be cooking with it at all unless you place your order right now. We have hundreds of you in the ordering process, and we'll keep you updated. I believe there's gonna be a little number at the bottom of your screen that tells you exactly how many we have to go around. But if you call right now or order online, hsn.com, I have one for you. You're gonna be so glad you were watching. I have shopped these multi-function ovens. I have shopped air fryers. I've looked for dehydrators. I've even shopped for a new toaster. You don't have to worry about all those appliances. This replaces all those appliances. If all you do is rotisserie chicken because you love rotisserie chicken, you're gonna save all the time and money on buying it from the grocery store, and they tell you that's not so healthy, the version they offer in the grocery store, all kinds of different preservatives.
That it isn't.
Mystery ingredients. This is your food the way you want it, with the amount of salt, with the amount of sugars, with the amount of spices that you want, and you just bring out the best flavor of the food. When you have it cooked just right, you don't need as much flavor, right?
And that's one of the things about Maxx and an air fryer oven, I'll tell you, that really, that's your plate.
Okay, I gotta find my fork.
Thanksgiving came early.
Okay.
This, the gravy, so good, right? From all the drippings.
Scalloped
the
potatoes.
Maxx compounds flavor. It makes everything taste better. You're cooking 40% faster than you would. So good, right? I know Thanksgiving came early. This is the best job ever.
Why don't we have more food on What a Girl Wants? That's what I'm wondering, because this is really good.
It does taste better because it's moisture. It tastes better because it's crispy or more golden or more caramelized, because we've retained the moisture because we've cooked a shorter amount of time. Now, we should have more food on What a Girl Wants, so I'm going for pie.
Okay, let's do it. I'm always ready for dessert. Here's what you need to know. I'm gonna show you everything that you're getting, because what you're seeing here is something we've never done before. It's already a customer pick. Read a few of the rave reviews. I'm gonna share a couple with you. This one says, it's performed very well, good user interface, easy to clean. I love that all the accessories are dishwasher safe. This one from Memphis says, this is the best oven air fryer I have ever owned. I would buy it again. And this is from Oregon. I love this oven. It cooks great. I love the double doors. So easy to get things in and out. And Massachusetts says, I've used the preset for fish. It comes out perfect every time, and I love that it doesn't heat up my small kitchen. If you want this today's special, it's now or never. I hate to rush you, but here's the good news. Lock it in right now, reserve yours. You'll get 5 months to pay it off. You'll get the free shipping. Here's how great this offer is. You have until the end of January to try it. If for some reason you don't absolutely love it, you can return it. But we have our extended holiday return policy in effect, so you really have until the end of January. You can cook all through the holidays. My goodness, I mean, there isn't anything this can't do. We're giving you all the accessories. You get the dehydrator tray, you get the bacon, yes, that kind of bacon, You can put the strips here and they drain beautifully. You get all the accessories for rotisserie. You get the spit, you get the forks. If I open this up, I'm just gonna kind of swing around here for just a second so I have a free hand to show you all the trays that you're getting. You're getting a baking tray, you're getting a roasting tray, you're getting the open trays for air frying. You also get a drip tray on the bottom that's gonna catch all of your goodies. All the accessories, you get a total of 9 accessories. They're all machine washable, so you can throw them in the dishwasher. You're also getting air fryer recipes. You're getting the instruction guide. So if you do want to add something to your order, it might be the cookbook, which is great. If you need some extra kind of incentives, inspiration, air fryer recipes, we have the cookbook. I think it's like really affordable. What's the price on the cookbook? I feel like it's, yeah, I was like, I'm not sure if this is right, so I'm gonna wait till I see the confirmation. The cookbook is $10. The accompanying electric knife is also really affordable. That's gonna be less than $35. That's a Black Friday deal. You could actually give this as a gift, this air fryer oven. Don't you
what
think?
A gift
Like
for
if
the holiday
someone
season.
is the cook in your family?
Yes, or if you have a child in a dorm room, or you want to set up an oven in the back house, or the pool house, or the mother-in-law house.
I love that.
I agree with you. Giftable is the way to go. For anyone who loves to cook or loves to eat, this is the ultimate starter. So this is a 5-minute, totally elegant starter. And I wanted to show you these maple apples in a cast iron pan. Sarah, you can use every one of your baking pans, glassware, cast iron skillets interchangeably in the Maxx. So feel free to make those maple apples over that melting brie. That is a 5-minute starter straight from the Maxx. Now the perfect dinner, if you should come over with my girlfriends, right?
Yeah.
If we had a girls' night, would be,
love that idea.
Oh, I do too. Would be this starter. And then I have miso salmon that I just put into this oven in 7 minutes in the Maxx. Dinner's ready. At the end there, because when I serve my son a grilled cheese sandwich, about 3 bites in, he says, "Mama, dessert?" That never fails, right?
And so kid after my own
That's
heart.
right. We're making 6-minute chocolate chip cookies.
Okay, good.
If you didn't know that you could make chocolate chip cookies in your air fryer, there are dozens of things that really turn out better in the air fryer, like for bakers. Whether you're making your cranberry loaves or your breads, whether you're making homemade beef jerky or fruit leather, dehydrated fruit, muffins in the morning from frozen batter, brilliant, 13 minutes for Sunday brunch.
Right. It's not just for making things that are homemade, those are wonderful, but if you have to reheat things, if you have to grab frozen fish nuggets out of the freezer, right?
Exactly.
Or your frozen French fries, or maybe you're just gonna, you know, put in some little dumplings for the kids. How many left? And guys, if you don't mind, keep us updated, because I don't want anyone to miss out on the total number, because I can't see it from here. Okay, we have like 1,000 left. It's supposed to last all day. It's supposed to last until midnight. You're seeing perhaps maybe our final presentation. So I would love for you to lock this in. No one else has this price. This is about 50% off retail if you shop around, and you're getting all the accessories. We give you monthly payments. We do the free shipping. We can bill it to you and ship it to someone else. Maybe there's someone that you're spending, you know, the holidays with, or you're gonna be at, you know, your grandparents, or you're gonna be at mom and dad's. Go ahead and ship it to them and say, "Mom, I got the perfect thing." So we can all be cooking our favorite dishes all at the same time.
Yeah, and that's, I think, really what it's all about. Gathering friends and family together, sitting down to s'mores without ever having to fire up a campfire. 3-minute s'mores, go into the oven. Can I show you this, Sarah? Because this is what I was talking about before, transference of flavors. So when you have an air fryer with our air blaze technology from Kalorik, you have such a cyclone, the velocity of air, that you don't transfer flavors. The chicken, this is the ultimate chicken parm, does not taste like the broccolini, and the broccolini doesn't taste like the chicken. So you could do surf and turf, steak and lobster, no transference of flavors.
You know what I love about that is that you can cook them at the same time.
That's right.
If you have another air fryer where you can only cook one thing at one time, you know, while you're cooking your French fries, your chicken's getting cold.
So good, exactly.
And then while your French fries are done, you're putting the chicken back in to kind of reheat the chicken, and almost nothing is done at exactly the same time.
That's really true,
But these are really big baskets.
Yeah, they are really big baskets. You get crispy, beautiful, wonderful roasted vegetables in an air fryer in 40% faster time. Now, who doesn't want to save time? I want more
Right,
time
and
with my son.
Aren't you also using less oil and less fat? Because you don't need to grease a pan.
You're right.
You don't need to like saute things in tons of olive oil or add a pound of butter.
Little to no oil.
Healthier eating when you
Definitely
cook
so.
in this type of oven.
Now, you can go lean and clean like that, maybe some fresh basil just scattered over the top, and dinner's ready, right? And then we can indulge in the s'mores. No
Okay,
qualms,
I'm not leaving
by the
until
way.
the s'mores are done and the cookies are done. Because
You're my kind of girl. All right, air fry.
I'm the kind of person who goes to a menu and I look at the dessert list first to decide what I'm going to have for dinner based on what's on the dessert list.
That's because
but
life
if you
can
love
be
baking,
uncertain.
right?
Yes.
You gotta live.
You've got to live, right? Okay, wait, speaking of got to live, where is that bread? Here it is. Okay, this is the gotta live bread. We just renamed it. All right.
Life's too short not to eat bread.
Life's too short, period, not to eat. Now, football fans, I don't know about you, but if you came to my house, which is where everybody comes for football, my armchair quarterbacks are very impatient. Like, they show up and they are hungry,
they're like,
right?
let's eat.
Okay, now please be careful. Don't do this because it's really hot, unless you have chef hands. But this is my pull-apart cheesy pesto bread. I'm all about the cheese pull tonight, right? Because this is a 3-ingredient wonder. You're gonna take a rustic bread, you're gonna score it into cubes. Would you please pull and eat? Be careful, very hot, very hot. And you're gonna fill it with pesto and shredded mozzarella cheese.
Look at that cheese.
And 8 minutes later, the cheese pull.
It's
but
so gooey.
what I love is that the bread at the center is still moist, because when you air fry, you use less time, you get great speed, you get the ultimate results, and you get delicious dishes. And
that is so good.
That's what Maxx is all about.
What would you spend on like an appetizer?
Of
something like that? I mean, restaurant food is expensive. You're gonna make this type of quality food at home. The cookbook was very popular. It's $10. You know, it's a great idea just to have the cookbook there. It'll give you some tips and tricks.
Do you trust me? Okay, good. Can you put your hand on top, please? Okay, 425 degrees. That oven is still on.
Wow.
No ambient heat. Think about the energy you're gonna save in the amount of time you don't have to preheat your traditional oven.
Wow.
With costs rising.
Because when you're starving, isn't the last thing you want to do is like wait for your oven to heat up so you can cook your pizza?
Definitely so, but I also want to cook without heating up the kitchen or worrying about my son or whomever is there with us to feast and connect and be together.
It's the best time.
Right.
This is why we get together over the holidays.
I don't want to worry about them walking around the oven or putting their hands on it or otherwise. That is one of, I think, the greatest beauties about the Maxx.
Let me find out how many we have left. This is what a girl wants tonight. This is what everyone wants. So we don't discriminate. Wherever you are in the country, we would love for you to, how many left? Fewer than 800 remaining. If you're even thinking about our today's special, don't hesitate. You're going to love it. This is a huge name brand. This is a high quality machine. I call it like the ultimate appliance, because if you're just tuning in, this does everything. Air fries, bakes, toast, roast, grill, braise, broil, dehydrate, sear. You're gonna do rotisserie chicken. You're going to do salmon. You're gonna make French fries. You're going to make incredible roast vegetables or roast your corn or make juicy burgers. Incredible seared steaks that are so juicy and tender, you're gonna fall over with happiness. You're gonna bake desserts. You're gonna have everything that you need for the holidays, and you're gonna be able to do all of that at such an incredible buy. No one else has this price. Shop around for these incredible convection style air fryer ovens. The multi-function version is incredible. It means you really can't mess it up. It goes up to 500 degrees. It'll save you 30 to 50% off the time it takes to cook. Not to mention it helps you save energy because you're not turning on your oven. You might not turn on your oven ever again. And in my kitchen, that would not be so bad because my oven's not the greatest, I'll have to say.
But you're gonna turn on your Maxx. You
But
said
look at
you
these
weren't
results.
leaving. That's
I'm
right.
not
You said
leaving
you weren't leaving until we
I
had
get
s'mores.
dessert.
I'm going to put them right there in front of you, my friend. By the way, if you just peruse the table,
look how pretty.
and you see everything we made. By the way, that bacon tray rocks. It's not just for bacon. It's for hot dogs and taco shells and fresh tortillas.
Nice.
But here's the thing: if you grab a graham cracker. Again, I used a cast iron pan. I put chocolate chips.
Do I dip in here?
Sure, or you could just dip your graham cracker right in.
Oh, I see.
See how the chocolate's melting and the marshmallows all puffed and fluffy and cloud-like and toasty on the top.
That's
this is
what
how
a
much
girl
I
wants.
like you. That's what a girl wants.
Right there.
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
the
gonna
Maxx
eat
is.
this as delicately as possible. But in the meantime, I hope you're getting your today's special. We only have a few hundred left. This is for one day only. It's not gonna make it till midnight, but I really hope you reserve yours now. You're gonna be so happy, and your family's gonna be happy, and you're gonna have such wonderful food. There is a cookbook, it's $10. I mean, even if you already have an air fryer, grab the cookbook. You'll get some more great inspirations. We love cooking with